Every single night, I would watch Ja go in there and give 110% to the crowd. He would damn near need to get dragged out. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have any energy left because he literally gave it all to his fans. You know, I remember all these crazy dates where, you know, I'm walking into the venue. The fire marshal's already waiting for me. I know what time it is. Like in LA, you know, there's like this crazy, I think it was in LA, Arizona, one of these places, there's this crazy jump where he basically just jumps off the banister. And I remember, you know, going in there and the fire marshal's waiting for me with this whole list of don'ts. This is what you don't do. Don't do this. And, you know, I'm working with him. I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever. We just want to have a nice, safe night. And in the back of my mind, I'm knowing, you know, everybody was so afraid of we weren't even able to get insurance for the tour. And anybody that knows about the music business or touring or anything that knows that that's almost asinine. But we kind of just had to do it. We had to do it. Thank God, you know, there were very little lawsuits, but back to the fire marshal. So he gave us this long list of don'ts, and, you know, I told X, and he looked at me, and I just knew he was going to do whatever he wanted to do. So I spoke to the security, J-Mob, and everybody, and, you know, our best bet was to try to isolate the fire marshal to the best of our ability. But, you know, a lot of times, you know, there was a few nights where, you know, in different cities where they were just like, yo, this shit is too crazy, shut it down. I would get to the venue to do the walkthroughs with security, sound check, what have you. The line is already wrapped around the corner. Mind you, it's hot. We're starting off in Houston, Arizona. It's the summertime. It's sweltering hot. I'm seeing little kids melt on the side of the sidewalk, and they're just happy to be there. They're just happy to be there. They're just happy to get the opportunity to see X, to see their hero. And, you know, I remember pulling some of those kids to the side. You would see the ones that were really super fans, because sometimes their hair would be dyed half and half. They would be wearing the classic Revenge hoodie with his hand on the back. And, you know, it was like a cult thing, and you would talk to them. And, you know, some that even walking by, some of them would even know me, and I'm nobody. So it's like, for the fact that they knew me, that's crazy, because it's like you really into it to where you know the people that are working behind the scenes in his life. So, you know, fans would come by and, you know, they ask a bunch of questions. Sometimes we would talk to them and bring them to, you know, meet X after the shows. And as the tour would, you know, go on, you know, the shows would get better. He would do more things. His understanding and crowd control would increase. You know, he would really get more in it with the theatrics. There would be cool curtain open videos you guys are gonna see as he, you know, performs. You know, Garrett's Revenge. You know, like, this is shit that you're gonna see, like the tour really coming and developing, and him really getting more into it as a performer, you know, as the tour progressed. So it was really an amazing time, man. And, you know, I wish that we could have recorded, and I wish that we did have the whole moment of that physically recorded. I wish we would have had a bunch of just documentarists on board just to document every single thing that happened, but we didn't. But we do have is a bunch of these cool moments, and for us, we just want to share them with the fans. We want to make sure it's accessible to everybody, that everybody can get them and share them, and let's just keep this legacy alive. And if you were there, you're going to remember how much of an amazing experience this was. And if you wasn't, if you watch it on the big screen, you're going to feel like you were there.
Taking it back, these smiles and tells me